Jaunt by Roderick Graham.
Sir George free?
Someone with him, Mr. Griffin.
Going to be long?
Really, I've no idea. There's nothing else in his book this afternoon, but I was very precisely told no interruptions.
Come on, Marcia, who is it?
I really don't know.
You can tell me.
Honestly, Mr. Griffin, he came back from lunch with Sir George and they've been closeted ever since.
Right, so where did they have lunch? That might give us a clue.
Golf club, I think. Anyway, I didn't book a table for them, so I'm guessing.
And a top-of-the-range dark green BMW in the car park. This year's plates, Marcia. It's my considered...
Well, that's been most fruitful, Charles. I didn't know you were waiting. Charles, this is Mike Griffin, our marketing director.
Delighted. How do you do? Confirm by telephone on Monday then, Sir George.
Absolutely. Can you find
my own way out? No problem. Be in touch.
Bye now. Bye. Come on in.
Right.
So, what can I do for you?
Nothing really. George, I brought the end of quarter figures. Thought you might like a sneak preview.
They'll be tabled on Monday, but thanks anyway. Are you pleased with them?
I'm never pleased with sales, you know that. We could always do better, but they're well up on the same quarter last year, so I suppose we're winning.
You always do, Mike. Even as a rep on the road, you outsold all the others.
Well, that was nearly 20 years back. Things have changed a bit since then.
Well, I'm glad you haven't. Anything else?
I wondered if there were any other changes scheduled that I should know about.
I don't think so. No. If there were, I'd make sure you knew.
Of course. We go back too far together.
The only thing you have to worry about is Louise bankrupting you in Belgium this weekend.
You know, George, you're extending this weekend to include Monday. Gives the girls an extra day's shopping. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, I thought it'd be a change to have the Board of Management meeting away from here. So why not tack it on to the thank you weekend? The dates coincided, and we can discuss everything we want as easily in Belgium as here.
Lady Mary coming over?
Oh, sadly, no. She's bankrupting me at the yearling sales in Virginia. Now, if there's nothing more...
No, that was it.
I shall get away early, then. I'm off as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing you and Louise in Bruges tomorrow.
So do I, George.
At our usual restaurant.
See you tomorrow, then.
Ask Miss Barrett if she could pop in, please, Master.
She's here now, Sir George.
Oh, send her in, then. Alison, you were outside.
Pure nosiness, George. I saw Charles leave and couldn't resist trying to pump you.
No need. It was all exactly as we expected. Have a drink and sit down.
Oh, thanks. It's been a long week. Can I get you one?
Yes, I'll join you, a sherry.
Coming up.
This time he actually named names. But no surprises, they were just the ones we would have picked. The structuring is still in place exactly as from the Hilton meeting. And they think your revised finance plan is the received word of God.
So they should. No change in timescale.
By telephone on Monday at 4 o'clock our time. I think he only came up here to see the plant in the flesh, as it were. It's odd for a banker to leave his computer. Oh, thanks. Cheers.
Cheers. Not so odd. They often like to see the reality behind the figures. Monday could be tricky, you know.
I know that, but everyone will be nicely relaxed after a free weekend on the firm.
I'm not too sure about relaxed. There are rumblings among the natives. What did Mike Griffin want?
Gave me the sales figures. He could have left them with Marcia, but when he saw Charles here, his curiosity got the better of him.
With any success?
Absolutely not. He was just on a fishing trip, but since he has no idea what he's fishing for, it wasn't much of a catch.
I'll be glad when it's out in the open. Hidden agendas aren't really my style. I'm unhappy that Clive Wyndham hasn't been brought in.
No need. Personnel don't need to know anything yet. That department's like a sieve for rumours, and since all the packages are non-negotiable, there's really nothing for him to do on this one. Another sherry.
Not for me.
Any leak could damage share prices, you know that.
He'll hit the roof.
I don't think so. It's for the good of the firm in the long run, and he's bright enough to take the long view.
Well, I think I will have another sherry. It's going to be a very interesting weekend.
I agree. It's not Sir George's style at all. He's always been as straight as a die.
Alison Barrett, then?
No, could be she's up to something. Oh, you know about her and Mike?
Oh, everyone knows. But then marketing always thinks a bit on the side comes with the territory. Although I'm a bit surprised at Alison.
Oh, so am I. I thought she was built of sterner stuff.
Yeah.
All trim suits and Gucci briefcases. Never happier than with a balance sheet and a computer. I'm just relieved she doesn't play golf.
You got a game on with George?
If it's a Saturday and it's Belgium, then it's golf with Sir George. But I won't be finding anything out. I'm not very good at espionage. And I trust Sir George to tell us whatever it is when the time's right.
I don't like it when the chairman is keeping secrets from his managing director.
Peter, we don't know that he is. It's only a rumour, and I never did take notice of them.
Frank, you've been here so long you don't have to. But I have to watch my back.
And I have to watch the production systems. We're not going to be here until Tuesday, and if anything can go wrong...
It'll do it while you're away.
Exactly. So I'll just go round the floor once more before I'm on my way.
I don't know why you bother to have an office at all. You're only really happy down here.
It's down here that this firm will make or break. The rest is just trimming.
Oh, Frank.
No, don't get me wrong. You all do a great job, I'm sure, but with nothing to sell, Mike Griffin would be out of a job, Alison would have no finance to direct, and Clive wouldn't need any personnel.
You don't really like Clive much, do you?
Outside the works, I can't stand him. But at work, he's one of the best personnel directors I've ever met. I'll back him any day. Why?
Everyone's a bit jumpy except Barrett and him. And when personnel and finance start plotting, it means only one thing: restructuring. And somebody's seeing a lot more of his family.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that at all, you know.
But that's why I said I had to watch my back. It's always the ones that don't want to go that get the chop.
I should have thought you'd be ready to move on.
In my own time, not at someone else's instigation.
Anyway, there's no evidence that there's anything going on. Clive's always a quiet bugger, so even if you're right, he may not be in on it. For God's sake, Peter, you're the managing director and you're number 2 to Sir George. You're not a first-year apprentice liable to get your cards overnight, so calm down, relax and go home. Get Deborah to make you a comforting casserole.
No, she's on a pre-binge diet.
Cold quiche and salad, okay?
Oh, fine.
If you want wine, you'll have to get it up yourself. I'm not having any.
Righto. Oh, damn it. Peter Anson. Oh, Julian. Yeah, thanks for ringing back. Well, there's something going on here. I haven't the faintest idea what yet, but I think the bomb may go off on Monday, and I'd like you to get me a rundown of anything you might think would interest me. Just covering my back, you know. I'll be in Bruges. Bruges in Belgium. Hotel Golden Fleece. You'd better fax it in the name of Paul Marks in case of prying eyes. It's fax number 010325038029. Okay? No, Sir George likes to thank his senior execs once a year with a foreign weekend jaunt. This time it happens to coincide with the quarterly board of management meeting, so we'll all be there on Monday as well.
It's on the table.
Coming. Oh, yeah, she's well. Thanks a lot. I'll lunch with you when we get back. Bye.
Who was that?
Julian Osborne. He was the headhunter who found me this job, so I thought...
If he found you the way in, he might find you the way out.
Exactly. I think I'll have a scotch.
No, not for me. Is this something special, or just your normal paranoia?
No idea. I want to be ready, just...
I know. Just covering your back.
Are we packed?
You are. I'm not taking very much. They have shops in Bruges, you know. All I need is an empty suitcase. I intend to cover my back with lots of lovely new clothes. Do you want some quiche?
I can't place her. Pass the place. I'll just put it in the washer. It can do overnight.
Right.
And she wasn't there last year?
She was too busy restructuring the firm. Tall, good legs, about 40ish. Attractive enough if you like the type.
If it's got a skirt, you like the type?
Wears fierce-looking business suits. You met her at the dance at Christmas.
Not presumably wearing a fierce-looking business.
She was with Sir George and Lady Mary. He thinks she's the best thing since sliced bread. She was the one who tied up the shareholding so that they all stayed in his family. Since then, she's become the power behind the throne, all right.
So why does she worry you?
She's the only one who isn't curious about all the comings and goings. She's been in London with Sir George twice now for unexplained meetings, and then today we had an unexplained banker closeted with his nibs.
How do you know he was a banker?
He had to be. BMW, Italian suit, very smooth indeed. And Sir George will be confirming something to him by Monday.
After the meeting?
Exactly. Now, there's nothing out of ordinary on the agenda. It's all routine stuff, but I'm sure there's a time bomb.
But you've got nothing to worry about, surely. Your figures are good enough, you say?
They're excellent. We're ahead of our competitors. It's not that. It's... Well, we're all uneasy. Even Peter Anson was down on the factory floor trying to pump Frank Todd. I was amazed Peter knew where the factory floor was.
Right. That's loaded. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not going to let office politics spoil a freebie weekend. I'm going through for a nightcap, and then my next drink will be duty-free. Night, Mike.
Louise!
Je vous demande pardon, mais je ne parle pas flamand. Je crois que c'est café pour tout. Coffee's all round, okay?
Yes, and another brandy.
Louise, watch it.
Oh, give over, Mike. It's a holiday.
Yeah.
Quite right. 2 more brandies.
Et 2 cognacs, s'il vous plaît.
Très bien, monsieur.
I might have known you'd speak French.
Yes, but why apologise to the waiter for it?
Because Belgium is a country divided between 2 languages, French and Flemish, and we're in the Flemish-speaking part. They don't mind speaking it to foreigners as long as you apologise.
God, and I have to apologise for my English at home.
The machine lines don't care what you speak, Frank. Never have.
Your husband really is very knowledgeable, you know.
Only in some things. You're Frank's wife, aren't you?
Have been for years. What do you mean, only in some things?
He's very good at his job, and he knows a lot of things. But in office politics, he's got all the sense of a dead vole.
Oh, same as Frank. As long as the factory's running okay, he's not got another thought in his head. Well, certainly not company politics.
And there's going to be a lot of that this weekend.
Oh, Frank just trusts Sir George. He's been all right in the past.
How well do you know Alison Barrett?
Hardly at all.
I think we might do our husbands a favour by getting to know her a bit better. Shall we all go shopping together?
Let's do that. Alison! Miss Barrett! Come and join us.
What can I do for you, ladies? I thought we might try a little shopping expedition this afternoon. Well, I ought to be back by 5, but why not? Well, in my own right.
As much as we have any out of our husband's shadow.
I'm a colour and fashion consultant. I could, as it were, mark our cards before the attack begins on Monday. My attack will have to be today. I'm in the board meeting on Monday, don't forget. But let's go for it, by all means. Great. What about Deborah? Now, she looks like a shop-till-you-drop disciple.
Deborah! Come over here. We've got a shopping expert.
Ooh, tell me more.
I see the ladies have started their own agenda, and it's going to cost you all the exorbitant salaries I pay you. Gentlemen, I declare the weekend open. Thank you for your efforts throughout the year. That's why we're here. I further declare that there will be no more shop talk until Monday.
In any language.
Agreed.
Frank and I will now take part in the time-honoured ritual of my humiliation on the golf course.
Maybe so, maybe not.
It's because you give him so much time off to improve his game.
Chance would be a fine thing.
I thought I'd have a go at the art museum. Peter, Mike? Oh, I think it's time for a little horizontal PT.
Yeah, I'll just stroll the canals, get the feel of the place.
You make sure that's all you feel.
I'll just be looking for new business. See you all later.
Bye, Mike. See you.
What exactly does a fashion and colour consultant do?
More or less what it says. More and more there are business women getting to be high-powered, like Alison. Sort of thing. Now, who buys Mike's clothes?
Well, I do, mostly. He's not wildly interested, and he hasn't the time. When he does have any time, the shops are shut anyway.
And the women are in the same boat. But at least they're interested. And I can meet them after the office and find out what they need, advise them if they don't know, even buy for them.
Business booming.
Depressingly so. I've got more clients than I can handle, and word of mouth keeps bringing more.
So, what should I wear?
Oh, what you're wearing. No jokes. You've got the best eye here.
Oh, but what about Deborah? She's dripping designer labels.
That don't altogether suit her. But you've got a good eye. You should come into the business with me. I'll think about it.
I like the idea of spending other people's husbands' money. Chocolates.
It's a well-known fact that any chocolates bought abroad are totally non-fattening. Especially Belgian chocolates. I'll catch you up later. Jane? Come over here and look at this. These prices are all quite reasonable. Well, at least it's better than Oxford. What's happened to the others? Louise has fallen prey to the great chocolate temptation. Jill's on a canal trip. And Deborah's looking for the most expensive shop in Bruges. She's beyond my help. Shall we go in? I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I don't get the chance for many casual clothes. Oh, I always think that's so unfair. Let's go in. What's so unfair? You have to wear business suits. It's like a kind of uniform. Clive has, I think, 5 suits and wears them in rotation. I'll bet you have more than that. Well, you bet. If I repeat a suit, they all notice. The guys can turn up in the same thing day after day and nobody would even notice, but not if you're a woman. Even my PA makes noises about it. I always like that one. And if you wear a dress, then you get all the jokes about the weather turning warm. Oh, look, what about this? Too vivid. No, you should go for the earth colours. Rust, leaf green, deep blues. Like a compost heap, you mean? Sort of thing. They're non-challenging to the men. Won't clash with their ties. And that's good. It is. Let me see the label. German. Yes, they're getting very good now. And you won't find this in England. Try it on? Never buy it when you see it. I'll tell you what it should cost, and you can come back on Monday, do a deal. At this price, it won't go away. I can't come back on Monday. I'm in a board meeting, remember? Well, then try it now, and if it's okay, I'll come back and do the deal. Mademoiselle, nous voulons l'essayer?
D'accord, mesdames. C'est tout voilà.
You too. Sorry. What's this meeting all about? Clive says nothing, but everyone else is a bit jumpy. Hold this, could you? It's just a routine meeting. There's an extra item I can't discuss, but there's no need for Clive to worry. Oh, my hair's caught, damn it. Try undoing the zip first. The quick way is always slower in the long run. There. The trouble is, Clive is as pushy as a jelly at times. He's very good at his job. One of the best I've worked with. But he's useless at office politics. And he's personnel director. Cobbler's children are always the worst shod. Believe me, there's no cause for alarm. I can't say more, you understand? Now, what do you think? Do I look a complete tart? Comfy? Amazingly, yes. Not a tart at all. Rather smooth. Good for cocktails or theatre. Dinner parties when you want to impress. Never go to any. Buy it? Definitely. I'll come back on Monday. There now. That wasn't too bad. Mademoiselle, nous ramasserons cela plus tard. Oui, madame. I wish I had you back home. We could always make a date, but I warn you, I'm a consultant, so I charge the likes of you. Oh, charge away. And tell Clive not to worry.
Well now, Frank, how do you think we're doing?
Improving, no doubt of that. But you're still lifting your head on the swing.
What the golf, man? I'm in the business.
No more shop talk till Monday, you said.
What do you think everyone else is doing?
Wondering what we're talking about.
Exactly. So?
Everybody's like cats on hot bricks over the meeting on Monday. They all reckon you're up to something.
And you?
If you are, it's your business. You own it all, so it's your train set. You'll need a bit more loft for this. Try a 5-iron.
Right, as usual. So, what do they think I'm up to?
Hiring and firing, changes on the board. I don't take any part in it. If it's going to affect me, then you'll let me know. Look, George, I've been with Watertons for near on 30 years. I've never worked for anybody else, and I've no wish to. I'm bloody good at running the plants. We both know that. So as far as that's concerned, I'm my own boss.
Ah.
And as my own boss, I know you'll not meddle with my end of the business. I don't go up to the second floor a lot, and you folk don't come down to the production lines. So to me, that seems to say I'm doing all the right things. Like putting this on the bloody green.
And you have, you old sod.
Yeah, and this old sod's not going to give you satisfaction by asking questions you'll just refuse to answer. I know you. Now take your third.
3 already? And you're on in 2. It's odd how everyone else must be imagining you're out here trying to find out what you can. Instead of which, I'm the one doing the prying. And not getting anywhere.
Well, my mind's on the golf, not office politics. Here.
No.
Hold it. You'll take 2 putts from there.
How's Jill? Seem to see a lot of her at the court these days.
She's well enough. Like you say, being a probation officer's more than a full-time job. If you magistrates gave less probation, I'd maybe see a bit more of her. Now, never mind the distance. If you've got the direction, she'll go in. Well done. 4. That's par.
And if you think that, you've got a birdie.
Sweet as a nut.
Anyone can see you're no good at office politics.
How so?
Some people would let the owner win every now and again.
But you'd know it. And you're too good a fighter to enjoy that. So perhaps I am playing politics. Now let's get on to the long 8th. It's got that lovely pond for you.
Oh, we seem to have lost the others.
Jane went off to find Clive at the museum. And I think Alison went back to the hotel.
Oh, I'm saving myself a Monday. Oh, God, we're back at the market square.
Oh, let's sit down and have a drink.
All right.
This'll do.
What do you want?
Gin and tonic.
Gin tonic et une eau minérale.
Eh bien, madame.
It's very moderate of you.
It's only really rent for this chair. I owe it to my feet. Where's Mike gone?
He said he was going for a stroll along the canals.
Oh, they're beautiful, I hear.
But I suspect he'll be chatting someone up in a cafe. He likes to keep in practice.
And you don't mind?
I mind like hell. But there's not much I can do about it. Thanks.
Merci. What about confrontation? I'd tear Peter's head off.
Oh, it's not Mike's head that should get torn off. It's a long story. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
He started with Watertons as sales rep straight from school. And when I met him, he was quite a Jack the Lad. Of course, he was on the road most of the time, so I only really saw him at weekends. I guessed he was putting it about.
Not the lipstick on the collar.
No. He was too crafty for that. He got laundries to do his shirts on the road as he went.
That's a clue in itself.
But difficult to get perfume off his suits. The odd earring in the car. Things like that. Oh, several times I tried confronting him, but he always had a good story. He knew I didn't believe any of it, but it was enough to save my face. Then, when I was pregnant, we had the big row.
I didn't know you had any children.
We haven't. I went into labour just as he'd come back from a trip, and we packed the bag for the hospital. When I got there, I discovered I'd taken one of his travelling bags. And there was his address book. He'd names and numbers for practically every tart in England. That was when we had the confrontation.
Do you mind telling me all this? I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, not at all. I've told others.
What did he say?
He accused me of spying on him. He said I could have done just the same as him while he was away. He said he'd no way of knowing I hadn't lovers parked all over. He was on the point of denying it was his baby. Well, I just went berserk and went for him.
it all calmed down, and 3 hours later, the baby was born dead.
Oh, Louise, oh.
I haven't let him near me since. Bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but my God,
Oh, it's all right. We get along all right. It's a sort of armed neutrality. I've told him, if I ever catch him at it, I'll divorce him. He wouldn't last 10 minutes on his own. It's not the screwing he enjoys, it's playing the little games. Take them away, and he'd shrivel. Oh, let's have another drink.
right. Monsieur? 2 gin tonic, s'il vous plaît.
I didn't mean to bore you with all that. I am sorry.
Oh, don't be. I thought I had problems.
Well, I told you mine.
We're like kids, you know. I'll show you mine if you'll show me yours.
But I thought Peter was the model husband.
Model is about right. Batteries not included.
What do you mean?
Oh, he gets home at 8. We have a ritual rundown of his day. All business, no gossip. Then we eat. Then he goes to his mistress.
He what?
Oh, he keeps her in the house. Upstairs in his study. She's called his word processor.
Oh.
Then usually he comes down again. I'll just finish this paper while it's in my mind. You get to bed. If it's very late, I'll go to the spare room. You know, I sometimes think he sleeps with me more often when I can get him to come to the theatre than we do at home. Weekends are good, though. He catches up on the rest of his sleep then. What is it when you have two opposites in a sentence?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, a paradox.
Right, well, Peter's a paradox. Right. He has a chronic crisis. Once, we were walking by a cab rank, you know, the sort with the big phone on the lamppost.
Yes.
Well, as we passed, the phone rang, and I swear he broke step just in case it was for him. Still, he earns an awful lot of money. You know, this board meeting's food and drink for him. He loves it.
What a pair we married.
Marry a businessman, you marry the business.
Oh, there's Jill. Jill? Oh, hello there.
Where's Alison?
Gone back to the hotel. Said she had some faxes to send.
Businessman.
We are bitching about our husbands.
Frank out golfing?
I imagine. And trying to get Sir George to give him more money. Oh, not for him. For the plant. He always thinks he's starved for new equipment.
Is the story about the bet true?
What story?
It's true, all right. He once bet Sir George he'd beat him, and if Sir George lost, Frank would get a new production line.
And?
He beat him and got it.
What if he'd lost?
Frank was to buy the drinks. I think he knew Sir George was going ahead with the business anyway. Frank's not much of a gambler.
Oh, I wonder what the bet was today.
God knows. And if there was one, Frank would never tell me. Now, what do I do to get a drink here?
Any faxes for Monsieur Paul Marx?
I'm a monsieur.
Who's he when he's at home?
Who?
Paul Marx.
Oh, he's a mate of mine. Over here with someone he shouldn't be with, if you get my meaning.
Loud and clear.
Well, I said he could give this as his address. His hotel hasn't got a fax.
Really setting out to impress.
The faxes, monsieur.
How were the canals?
Very nice. And a great selection of cosy bars. I tried a few. Did you have a good kip?
Not really. This meeting's got me bugged. I'm the managing director and I don't know what's going on. Sir George is looking at the cat that got the cream, and so is Alison.
I've tried both of them and nothing doing. Sales are good and we're financially sound, so why all the secrecy?
God knows. You've read the agenda for Monday?
Over and over, and all the papers, including the ones I usually skip. I can't see anything out of the ordinary.
Nor I. Except he's moved the financial report down the list. Now it's next to any other business.
So it's connected to finance, and he'll raise it in any other business.
Hence the connection with Alison, I think. Oh, God, I don't know. It could be a new cycle shed for all I know. Key for 217, please.
And 204, thanks.
Well, I'm going to the bar. Want to join me?
Your keys, monsieur.
No, Tar. Other fish to fry. I'll see you later.
Certainly, I'll make your apologies, Sir George.
Tell them I've got a headache. That usually works.
Or washing your hair.
More your territory, that. Thanks, Alison.
Have a nice evening. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Come in.
Mike, what the hell do you want?
Just a chat. It's a couple of hours to dinner and Louise will still be at the shop.
No, she's not.
She's having a drink with Deborah and Jill.
And I'm walking the canals, so we've got an hour at least.
Want a drink?
Yeah.
Help yourself to the minibar.
So.
What do you want to chat about?
Oh.
If it's about Monday, you must know I can't discuss it.
What, not even with me?
Not with anybody.
Well, I thought it might slip out as, pillow talk.
You really are the limit. Mike, what the devil are you at?
What does it look like I'm at taking my trousers off and giving you a new meaning to the happy hour?
Well, then you can put them back on straight away, you arrogant bastard.
Oh, come on.
So do you think you could just walk in here for a bit of confidential info and a quick leg over?
Less of the quick. I'm better than that. You've never complained before.
And there's a difference between after a boring meeting in London and doing it in the same hotel as your wife. Have you no discretion?
I'm as discreet as a bed of oysters, but we've been having fun together for over a year, so why stop now?
Because I say so. I'm not some buyer's secretary in Solihull half-pissed with Spanish champagne. And if I say no, I mean no.
Oh, well. Oddly enough, I've never done it in Solihull.
Well, then it must be one of the few towns in England.
I've never done it in Bruges either. Come on, darling.
Do you have a battle mat with pins stuck all over it? Don't answer that. And don't call me darling.
All right. But, Miss Barrett, why not? Is it this damn meeting that's made you tense? A further chapter in our affair would relax you.
I don't need relaxing. And it's not an affair.
Well, I'd like to know what it is. Do you want a drink?
No, thanks.
I will. I think I need another. Why isn't it an affair? What would you call it?
I'd call it an enjoyable diversion from time to time, and this isn't the time I pick.
Oh, so you pick the time, do you?
I know this must be a shock for you, but yes, I pick the times. What has happened in the past happened because I wanted it to. And you may think, well, I'm sure you do think, that you pulled me with your somewhat tarnished charm, and I'm sorry to disillusion you, but I wanted it. And since you, plus the opportunity, were around, I took it.
I've never heard anything like that in my life. I thought we were fond of each other. Fond of each other.
Next you'll be telling me you're thinking of leaving Louise.
The thought had crossed my mind.
Oh, go ahead if you want to, but don't do anything rash on my account. Outside of work and bed, I don't think we've got a thing in common. You're good at both of those, I grant you, but we stop there.
Is this some kind of revenge? You're really having a go at me.
Revenge for what? There's nothing to revenge. What's getting to you is that you think I've treated you the same way you've treated all those legovers on business trips. You've never had any conscience about them, have you?
It's not a matter of conscience.
Exactly. So I've got no guilt either. Tell the band to play just one of those things.
It's going to be a great weekend.
I think it'd be a good idea for you and I to cool off a bit. Your ego's probably taken a battering finding yourself for once as just a bit on the side. We'll get through the weekend, don't worry. As I said, except for work and between the sheets, we've really not got a lot to say. So, if you don't mind, I'll go back to some work, shower, change, and go out for some dinner on my own.
Righto. That's how you feel?
It is.
Will that be all, madam?
Oh, don't be so bloody childish, Mike. Go and take Louise out to dinner.
I'll see you Monday, then?
Unless we meet tomorrow. Bruges is quite small, you know.
I'm being taken to Ghent. Louise wants to look at some bloody cathedral.
You'll recover. You'll live. Your sort always do, damn you.
I know it's Saturday, Julian, but I just wanted to mark the card, as it were, and at any rate, it's all in principle at this stage. Well, there are 3 that seem likely. AGF, Daring and Sweet, and Pullmans. I wondered if you'd mind if I faxed them for some more info. Well, just for starters. Yes, I've said I realise that, but first thing Monday gives them time for a response, and I'll know which way the wind's blowing by mid-afternoon. Then I can pick it up on the phone.
Hi.
Oh, hello, darling. What? No, Deborah just came back from shopping. Doesn't look as if she's found much. So what do you reckon? All still valid? And I can use your name? Of course I will. I'll be in touch.
More faxes on a Saturday?
Well, just checking some stuff with Julian. Backup plans. How was your shopping trip?
Back up for what?
None of us have any idea what the old man is up to, but if it's worth all this secrecy and needs to be raised at a full board meeting, then it's on the cards there could be some staff adjustments. And I've no intention of being the one holding the parcel when the music stops.
It's supposed to be a happy, relaxed thank you weekend. You're about as relaxed as a watch spring. Can't you ever pack it in? Think about something other than business for one moment? Clive Wyndham's gone on a tour of the art museums.
Oh, good for Clive. He's personnel director and new enough still to be flavour of the month.
And you're not?
Look, I've been with Waterton 7 years now. Never heard of the 7-year itch? Yes. And while good personnel directors are hard to find in manufacturing, managing directors are 2 a penny.
Well, I'm glad they pay you more than that. Even if you're never around long enough for us to spend it together.
Oh, don't worry about that. You do well enough for both of us. How was the shopping, I asked you?
Oh, just a preliminary look at the course. The real onslaught starts on Monday. Apparently, Jane is some kind of consultant, so she's going to guide us all round the place. I think I'll get some really sexy stuff for summer, even if you'll never notice it.
Oh, look, stop all those little jibes, will you? I'm seriously worried about my job, and it's that job that puts those clothes on you. I'm sorry if you feel I'm a workaholic. Oh, I know I didn't notice the new cooker, but my place is out there making money, not admiring ceramic tops.
Peter!
If I can survive this particular battle, then in a couple of years my next move will be to somewhere with better share options. Well, at least a piece of the equity. Then I'll be free from being just a salary man and can afford to let up a bit. Well, there'd be a more assured future.
You said more or less the same thing when you moved to Waterton's. The only assured future you've got is an early breakdown if you don't come back to reality.
Oh, I take care of myself. Good diet, moderate drinks. I don't smoke. Oh, for God's sake, Debbie, I jog. I work out twice a week. What more can I do?
Stop needing 2 cups of coffee before your shakes up in the morning. Keep away from phones and faxes. You are a communications addict. I'm going to have a gym. How does your regime allow you one?
I've got to send these faxes.
Oh, Peter.
I'll join you in a tick. Honestly, Debbie.
I'm sorry. I've forgotten my room number. It's Mrs. Griffin.
Very good, madame.
Hello, Louise. Good day.
I think I've OD'd on chocolates.
Monsieur Griffin has the key, madame.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I just met him here about an hour back. Refused an invitation to the bar.
Must have been very urgent business.
Sure.
See you later.
Fine. Now I have some more faxes to send.
Not much of an holiday for you, monsieur.
It never bloody well is. If only our wives understood that, eh?
We have many visitors whose wives do not understand them. But, alas, I cannot help you with that.
No. No, I didn't mean that.
I will send your faxes, monsieur.
Please, don't think... Oh, my God.
How was the golf?
Ah, pretty good. It's an easy course.
And who won?
Oh, Jill, really. His nibs was up a hole on the way out. I pulled level at the 14th, let him have the 16th and 17th, and took the 18th.
Does he know you do this? You're not wearing that shirt with that tie, are you?
What's wrong with it?
Stripes and paisley patterns don't just clash. It looks like all-out war. Wear your blue tie.
Oh, I don't see the world will end because I've got the wrong tie. But if it makes you happier...
It does. Now, does Sir George know about the golf?
Of course he does. But we always have a different pattern, so he doesn't know what I'll do. It keeps up the suspense, and it gives me something to play for. It's harder than just going all out. This look better?
Height of fashion.
I doubt that.
These earrings or the danglies?
Well, I like the ones you've got on. They match your dress.
I think I'll wear the danglies. Lady Mary gave me them.
Don't wear them just to please her. She's in America buying horses.
Then why do you always give Sir George such a close game?
Well, it's a sort of joke between us.
And you always take his side. People could think you were some kind of lapdog.
People can think what they like. I like the old man. He inherited this firm as a good little local concern, and now he's made it into a national affair. I admire that. And he's never laid anyone off. Well, I know he's Tory and I'm Labour, but it's never got in the way. And, my lady, I only agree with him in things that don't affect the running of the factory floor. That's my province, and he knows better than to interfere. And if you're on safe ground, it's no bad thing to agree with the owner. Then you've more chance of getting your own way when your turn comes.
I think you're as political as the rest of them. Now, how do I look?
Pretty as a picture. Pity about the earrings, though.
Come on, Frank Todd. Let's find somewhere quiet for a glamorous evening alone.
Found you.
Oh, hello, darling. How are the ladies?
Not used to strangers, I think. But nice. Louise is brighter than Mike lets her take credit for, and Alison's as sharp as a tack. I tried grilling her on your behalf, but she's like a clam.
I rather wish you hadn't.
However, she did say that whatever's coming won't harm you.
Oh, I hate all this office politics bit. I'm quite happy and I'm doing a good job for Watertons. That's all there is to think about.
Once you know you're doing a good job, you should start thinking about your next good job. It's always more important than the one you've got. If you're not careful, they could skin you alive.
Like that poor guy in the picture back there. That's horrifying.
I ran past it with my eyes closed. This is much better.
It's
an altarpiece by Van Eyck, painted about 1436. He did the Arnold Feeney marriage in the National Gallery, and there's another whacking great altarpiece just up the road in Ghent.
Marry an art historian and who needs guidebooks?
I'm sorry. I just can't help it. And I love Van Eyck.
Before you arrived, I was stood here for about 20 minutes. I keep thinking if I concentrate hard enough, they'll move. Even the Madonna.
Very Flemish Madonna. I think she's been at the chocolate. Have you seen the Hieronymus Bosch? I'm sure he was at the funny cigarettes. Why don't we go to Ghent tomorrow? Louise wants to come.
Should we do the rest of this first? There's miles of it.
Let's see how we get on. I want to get back to the hotel in reasonable time.
Reasonable time for what?
Exactly. It'll give you an appetite for dinner. You're always wildly hungry afterwards.
We don't have to see the Bosch?
Yes, we do. Bosch first, Bonk later. Bruges today and Ghent tomorrow.
What a din! And all for the glory of God!
First coming, though.
Absolutely. Where's Clive off to?
He says he knows a medieval cellar for lunch.
Oh, has he been here before?
Only on paper, in a guidebook. He plans these little jaunts so that Operation Desert Storm seems casual. But it's fun. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, not in the least. And Mike will be quite happy as long as there's a bar.
He seemed a bit down today. Not his usual life and soul.
Oh, he's just tired, that's all. This meeting's getting to him. And something happened to him yesterday that upset him.
Oh?
Oh, God knows what. Clive okay?
Oh, he loves all this. And he takes business in his stride. A bit too much, I sometimes think.
Jane, yesterday, when you said I ought to think about helping you with your business, remember?
Yes.
Were you serious?
I suppose so. Yes. It's something that's worth a chat if you're interested.
But surely you need training, qualifications, all that. I mean, you've got a degree
in art history. Very good for dating Van Eyck's, but not for telling Alison Barrett that she shouldn't dress to challenge the men. That's just common sense.
Oh, but surely I mean, I've been a housewife all my life. Well, no, actually, I did train as a cost clerk. That's where Mike and I met.
You mean you can count? Use a calculator even?
Yes, but
Look, you can train for fashion, go to art school, or you can have a natural eye. That's what you have. I've seen you in 3 lots of gear, and I've seen you look round the shops. You don't know about designer labels.
Deborah does.
Yes, but she thinks if it costs enough, it must suit her. Her taste's all in Peter's wallet.
I must tell Jill that. She'll love it.
Come on, let's catch the men up before I get really catty.
It should be just across the square.
Lead on, I'll follow.
Right.
You really like all this art stuff, don't you?
I like looking at things and knowing about them. I suppose because I deal with people all the time, I find facts reassuring.
I find sales figures reassuring. Without them, we're all up the creek. Yesterday, I was walking about, and there's a big assembly plant out by the ring road.
That's miles out.
Well, I was just killing time until... Anyway, in the yard, I saw 3 Arctics, all from Bennings. That means they're moving into Europe. I didn't know that. I'm sure George doesn't even know that. That's the sort of fact I like.
Snooping on our competitors.
Absolutely. I left a card with a message and said I'd bring them Monday.
But that's the meeting.
We can't go on all day. And a brownie point for me. Is this the place?
Looks likely.
Well, let's not go mad. Don't forget we've got a free one tonight.
Louise! Over here!
Oh, no. What are we all going to eat?
Well, Clive, you're going to have to translate all of this for us.
I can manage most of it.
Isn't it going to be easier if we just have one of the set menus?
Yeah.
Oh, and let it all be a wonderful surprise. I go along with that.
Clive, you've got the French. Get them to feed us, eh?
9 menus de 700 francs, s'il vous plaît, et 3 bouteilles de blanc et 3 de rouge, de la maison.
And Clive, get him to give me a Trappist, a Chimay Blanche.
Trappist, that's a monk, Frank.
It's a beer. Some of the best in the world, and you can only get it here.
Well, I'll try some as well.
Oh, and me.
Et 3 trappistes, le Chimay blanc.
Bien, monsieur.
I never took you for a gourmet, Frank.
I have my moments.
Sir George not coming?
He said he had a migraine coming on, but to be reassured, he's still picking up the bill.
I saw him sitting in the hotel dining room as we left.
He often misses out on the dinner. Says we see enough of him at work.
He'd rather not see us all getting legless.
For yourself.
Jill, what did you and Frank do with your day?
Oh, not a lot, really. Took a trip on the canals. Went to the Beguine house.
What's that?
Well, they were sort of lay nuns. It's a convent now. It's very beautiful.
Laying nuns. Now, there's a concept for you.
What do you think of that? And the rest of you, Clive?
Jane and I went through to Ghent. A great cathedral, a lot of art, a lot of lunch, and then back here.
A lot of sleep. And Mike and I went too.
I thought I might as well get in some culture while I'm here.
Never thought I'd live to hear it.
Like Frank said, I have my moments.
Mainly with wine lists.
Thank God I'm not buying anything until tomorrow. I've gone up about 2 sizes.
Me too. And Jane, you better make sure everything's let outable.
Oh, well, it does seem a pity you're going to miss the orgy in favour of a board meeting.
Revealing all her secrets.
Look, let's get this out of the way, and then perhaps we can get on with enjoying our dinner. There is an extra item tomorrow, as you all know. Now, for reasons that will be clear tomorrow, it has to remain confidential. Only Sir George and I know what it is, and I can assure you it's not life-threatening. But I can't and won't say any more, so if we can keep it out of our minds, this is going to be much jollier, okay?
Yes, we'll try.
It's a bit like being told not to think about Marilyn Monroe, mind you.
I'd rather think about Marilyn Monroe.
It still seems unfair that you'll miss out on the shops on Monday.
Oh, I've sorted that. Jane's got my orders.
Marching orders, are they? You're good at them. She who must be obeyed.
Pack it in, Mike. How's your monk's beer?
Yes, what do you think of it?
God, it's good, but I think one's enough. It's powerful stuff. Clive, do you want to taste?
I'll stick to the wine if you don't mind. How was your golf yesterday, Frank?
Oh, it was a good game. Close, mind you.
But you let the old man win.
No question of letting him. He's still as fit as ever.
Lemoule. And your wine, monsieur.
Merci. Just pour it, s'il vous plaît.
Oui, monsieur.
I have a feeling he's slowing down a bit. He's been taking a good few days off over the last year.
He's been sitting on the bench a lot more and doing more charity work. I wonder if he's setting himself up to retire.
Is that the secret?
Peter.
Sorry, I'll go back to thinking about Marilyn Monroe.
Try thinking about passing me those mussels. They're wonderful.
Pity Clive's allergic. We can all have his share.
That leaves me free to pick it on the chips with a clear conscience. Pass the chips, Mike.
Yep, coming over. Peter, what devious games were you up to today?
Oh, while you were all improving your minds with art, I spent a quiet day with the English Sundays.
Looking up the appointments section.
Failing to do the concise crossword would be nearer the mark, and faxing in the answers.
You were faxing a lot when we met.
It's part of his addiction. He'd rather use a phone than talk face to face, and if there's a fax, then forget the phone, he's pumping paper.
I just find it easier, that's all.
Well, perhaps you can get him treatment for it. Fax is anonymous.
Not anonymous, under pseudonym.
What do you mean?
I called him asking for faxes for other people. Did he get them, by the way?
What? Oh, yes, he got them. What's this?
It's coq au vin, but they use white wine.
It's delicious.
Alison, how was your day?
Just walked about. Bruges is good for that. And I had a session with Sir George in the afternoon.
Lucky old Sir George.
You've got sauce on the tie.
Better than egg on your face, like Peter and his fake friend.
Lay off it, Mike.
How come you speak such good French, Clive?
Oh, it was just schoolboy when I started off. But I had 3 years in Paris. A bit came back, and it got better out of survival instinct. Now I feel a bit embarrassed about it.
Oh, no need. Just see if it'll stretch to another beer.
Oh, sorry. Monsieur?
I'm not as drunk as all that, you know.
You were having a go at everyone at dinner. We all had to keep changing the subject like mad things. And you got abusive at the disco.
I did not.
Thank God we left early. I thought Frank was going to hit you at one point.
Well, they were all behaving like a load of complete wallies. Frank being His Majesty's toady. I'm sure Sir George knows what he's doing. And Clive with his poncy French, and Peter jumping like a scalded cat at everything. A load of wallies.
And Alison?
Oh, the cat that got the cream. I know something you don't know. I'm surprised she didn't bring a bloody calculator.
Matter of fact, she did. Just as well, too. She was the one who found the mistake in the bill at the disco, but you were too drunk to notice.
I was not that drunk. Don't keep going on about it, woman. I'm just a bit brassed off with all of them.
Oh, don't have another, Mike.
It's only a lager. I've got a thirst. And you giving me wait till I get you home looks. Well, I am home and I'm sorry, so can we leave it? It's just that cow, Alison. She gets right up my nose. Jumped up, little accountant. What she wants is a fortnight locked up with a long-distance lorry driver. That'd sort her out.
Or a fortnight with Mike Griffin? Is that what you mean?
I don't mean anything. What are you talking about?
When I got back here on Saturday afternoon, I met Peter at reception.
Sending more mystery faxes. I'd love to know what he's up to.
He said you'd come back about an hour earlier, turned down a drink and gone to the room.
So what?
But when I got to the room, you weren't there. I had a drink in the bar and tried again.
Yeah.
There you were, and you said you'd only just got in yourself, had the key with you all day and forgot about it.
And what's going on in your suspicious little mind?
When you all went to London for that meeting a couple of months back, I tried to phone you. It was after midnight, so I reckoned you'd be back in your room. It was when Tony phoned from Australia to say they were coming over for Christmas.
What's my bloody brother got to do with all
Nothing.
this?
It's just that I remember trying to reach you.
And you did. You got me in the middle of breakfast.
Yes, but the night before, the hotel said you'd taken your key, but they couldn't trace you.
I was in a meeting. They do go on late, you know.
They paged you. Peter and the others were staying at the airport.
Yeah, they were going to Paris the next day.
But you weren't. And nor was Alison Barrett. Was that your meeting? Was that the missing hour on Saturday?
Oh, for God's sake!
Are you doing it right under my nose now? 4 doors down the corridor. I'll just give you a quick one before the wife gets back. You are disgusting beyond all belief.
Look, I think perhaps you're the one who's had too much to drink. If I was having an affair with Barrett, which, by the way, I'm not, well, do you think I would slag her off the way I do? I can't stand the cow. I've just said so, for pity's sake.
You would if you thought it would be good camouflage, like the Gestapo shooting one of their own.
And you're the one to know about their methods. Got a pair of thumb screws in your handbag, have you?
Look, Mike, for years I've put up with all your little flings. And they've hurt me more than I can ever tell you, but as long as I could pretend to myself that I didn't know, I could cope with them. But this is beyond the limit. In the afternoon, in the same hotel, you might as well have got me into watch.
There wasn't anything to watch, I tell you. How many times have I got to say it? I am not having an affair with Alison Barrett.
You've told me a lot of things over the years, and I didn't believe them. I didn't do anything about them then, and I think that was the second biggest mistake of my life. The first was marrying you. You unfaithful bastard. Well, I'm going to do something about it now.
What? What are you going to do?
First off, I'm going to see if I can get another room. I've shared a bed with you for the last time. Then, when we get home, I'm seeing a lawyer. We're over. Finish, Mike. You've finally done it. You broke our marriage, if you can call it that. And I'm going to salvage what I can of the rest of my life.
This is crazy. You'll see. It'll all be better in the morning. It'll slate. You're tired. You've had a bit to drink. When you're calmer, you'll see sense.
I've seen sense, all right. Hello? Reception? Do you speak English?
And I'm being nicked for the one I didn't do.
Oh, my God, my head. Even the orange juice seems noisy.
I've got some paracetamol.
Oh, I knew you would.
I speak very quietly. Oh, none too hot myself. I think it was the disco.
Oh, I wish I could narrow it down to just one thing. I found what seems to be chocolate all over my dress.
Somebody left some on a chair when you were dancing. And then you sat on them.
Oh, my God.
Actually, you sat on them for quite a long time.
Was I asleep?
Like a baby. Peter said the old girl's passed out again, which I thought a bit unfair. You were just tired and emotional.
He's one to talk. He tried to teach that waitress Morris dancing.
How is he this morning?
Oh, I'm fairly resilient, I'd say. A pint of coffee and off to his meeting.
Morning, ladies. May I join the convalescent ward?
Provided you don't shout or order hearty breakfast.
Oh, have no fear. Orange juice, muesli and coffee.
In that case, you're welcome. How are you?
Suspended animation, I think, is the word for it. Actually, I feel fine. But I have an awful feeling something's going to strike soon.
Can anyone explain what happened to Mike Griffin? He's usually the life and soul of the party.
Oh, he was well gone even before dinner and just got steadily drunker. Poor Louise.
Well, thank heaven they left when they did. I thought Frank was going to take a swing at him. Mind you, he'd been knocking back his Trappist beers. He's none too bright this morning.
Mike was a bit down earlier. Louise thought he'd got some bad news of some sort.
Has anyone seen Louise? I knocked, but nobody home. I thought she'd be here.
And perhaps she's having a lie-in. God knows she deserves it. I remember 2 years back.
Morning, all.
Oh, morning.
How was it after we left? By the way, sorry about Mike last night. He was well out of order.
Oh, memory's a bit fuzzy, I fear. Oh, but you missed some rare treats. Peter tried to introduce Morris dancing to Belgium. I tried to hatch out a box of chocolates.
Frank sang his song.
The one about the Pirate King.
Mercifully, nobody else seemed to speak English.
And Alison was a great surprise. She was doing Carly Simon numbers.
Oh, I remember the start of that. She'd just sung You're So Vain when we left.
Yes, poor old Mike got very uptight about that.
Served the silly bugger right.
And Clive fell asleep. Very vivid.
Quite an evening, then.
Oh, about par for the course. You've been up long? I'm not, but there was no answer.
Mike passed out cold when we got back, and I couldn't cope with a night of drunken snoring, so I got another room.
Are you going to organise us all, Jane?
Well, I know the shops we should visit. There are 6, so I thought 3 this morning, 3 this afternoon.
Lunch?
Oh, let's come back here. If the weather keeps up, we could eat on the terrace.
Done. I'll get my things. See you all in reception. I'll probably find Peter sending a fax.
I'll come with you.
Jane, if we can find a moment today, I'd like to have a chat.
Sure.
It's about what we talked about yesterday. Me coming in with you.
By all means. Look, why don't you take on helping Jill? You help her, while I keep Deborah away from the designer labels. See how you make out.
I'll give it a go.
Righto, then. That's our agenda fixed.
I wonder how the agenda's going upstairs.
They've been at it an hour now.
So they'll be on about the 3rd pot of coffee? Oh, it's really daft having this meeting with hangovers all round the table.
So, I've really got very little more to say. I hope the figures speak for themselves.
They do indeed. And I think Mike's done a wonderful job giving us a marketing profile like this, especially in these times.
Yeah.
7%.
Absolutely. I'm sure we all thank you for that, reporter. Did you have something else to say?
Well, only to ask Alison to pass the coffee.
Coming over. Biscuits?
Thanks. And to say again what I seem to have been saying for years now, I'm worried about our place in Europe. We do well enough in Germany and Scandinavia, but really nowhere else.
Penetration in Europe has always been a problem for us.
It's been non-existent for me.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. No, private joke, George. Forget it.
No, Mike. What was it?
Forget it, Alison.
I gather you've been taking some personal initiatives on this weekend, though?
What do you mean, personal initiatives?
I had a phone call from the director of Chavez. Apparently, you left a card.
Aha, yes. I saw some of Benning's trucks in their loading bay. So I just thought I'd remind them of our presence. Spur-of-the-moment thing.
Jean-Paul was surprised you hadn't phoned for an appointment.
Well,
he would certainly have seen you, you know. He's never known marketing directors leave cards before. Apparently, he thought it was just a passing rep until he saw your title.
George, you know me. I'm still just a rep at heart, a foot in the door, man.
And remember, a phone call will open the door nowadays. You don't have to risk getting your foot caught.
I stand corrected.
Oh, no need, Mike. Just a word to the wise. Now, if there's nothing else on the marketing report...
Can we minute congratulations for Mike?
Certainly. Now, the financial report, Alison. Do you want to take us through it?
Well, we've all had a chance to read it. I'd rather respond to questions.
I've got a question.
Go on, Frank.
It's about the capital reserve. I mean, it's very healthy, Alison. I'm not saying it isn't a financial report any company would be proud of. It's just that I feel that the reserve's too high.
Why too high?
Oh, George, you know I want to retool the finishing lines, get the new German 601s, and it's always been knocked back for lack of finance. Now, what's a capital reserve for if it can't be used for future investment?
Rainy days?
With Mike's marketing projections, it isn't raining. Why not release some of this?
If I may answer for Alison, the reserve has been built up under instruction from me. I know all finance directors are basically parsimonial squirrels, but Alison did ask me the same question as you have. My feeling was, and is, to keep a high reserve.
But this, I would say, is unnaturally high. Peter, what's your feeling?
Well, George, I have to go along with Frank on this, and Mike could use more staff, I'm sure.
Well, I could use an aspirin. Yes, of course I could. More coffee, anyone?
No, you finish it.
Go ahead.
The new plant would put our productivity up by more than a quarter. There's only a minimal need for retraining, and Clive seems able to schedule retraining courses without interrupting manufacture.
All part of the service, Frank.
So, why, George? Is it part of the secret?
Yes, I'd like to get something out in the open now. Well, this is the last major item on the agenda. You've moved any other business up to number 6, and then there's a pile of detail that's all going through on the knot.
Yes?
Well, we all know there's a special item coming up. It's one of yours, George, though Alison seems to know about it. And up till now, our board meetings haven't had secrets, so I think now's the time to deal with it.
Since it may affect what we do about the capital reserve.
If anything.
Okay, if anything, I accept that. But I think we do want to know before we leave this item. Clive?
I agree. We don't really know if we're going forward, standing still, or what. Sir George, apart from Alison, none of us have the information to make, well, informed decisions. I move that we seal this item for future decision after we hear what you want to tell us.
We've never had motions or votes on this board. We've always made decisions by consent of us all. And since I've no wish to go against this practice, I will bow to the majority. I suggest we take a break, see if Mike has left us any coffee, stretch our legs, and reconvene at 1:15.
Yeah, right. That's all right. Yes.
Right. I've got Deborah in the fitting room with about 7 dresses and bits.
Jill's supposed to be giving me a short list of 8, and we can see the shop from here. So...
Monsieur, du vin blanc sec, s'il vous plaît.
Great idea.
How are you getting on with Jill?
A bit of an uphill struggle. She likes clothes, but I think she's naturally dowdy.
I'm far too old for that.
Yes.
When would I ever wear it, syndrome?
Exactly. But she's got wonderful blue eyes, and if she wore her hair back, we'd see more of them.
Yeah.
So I've got her a pile of, sky colours, and shirts and skirts, not dresses, so she can mix and match.
Great.
Some jackets, some cardis, not suits. How's that?
Bang on the button, I'd say. Thanks.
Thank you.
I've had to con Deborah into trying stuff by designers she's never heard of. But if it's not costing an arm and a leg, she gets leery.
Oh, it's fun. Spending other people's money. I could like this as a career.
Why the sudden urge to have a career?
Mike's snoring wasn't the only reason I wanted a separate room last night.
Ah.
Yes. But when are you getting Alison stuff?
Oh, it's all earmarked. I'll do it this afternoon. It was only a question of persuading her that business suits didn't have to be dark colours. Oatmeal knitted silk will do just as well. She knows what she wants, all right.
I wonder if she's getting it. Oh, God, our little lost lambs are coming out. Back to the battle.
What the hell did you think you were doing, picking up on me like that?
Like you said, just a joke.
It was no bloody joke. I thought for a moment Sir George was onto it.
You did get a bit sweaty.
Well, keep your jokes to yourself in future. Like it seems you're keeping everything else.
And careful now.
Have we lost Peter? I think we could reconvene.
He said he had to go to reception.
Back at the fax machine, I imagine.
Fax machine?
Well, he's been sending and getting faxes all weekend. Secrets, pseudonyms, God knows what.
Well. So, I am not the only one with secrets, eh, Alison?
It would seem not. I'm sure there's a lot Mike wouldn't like us to know.
Alison.
I've known Mike Griffin far too long to want to know his secrets, eh, Mike?
Remember Darlington at the conference?
Oh, my God, yes, of course. back in those days, we didn't run to rooms with private baths. I had a bathroom on my floor, but Mike was on the floor below sharing a bathroom with Marcia.
We tossed for it. She lost and I had first bath.
Ever the gentleman.
And I lingered too long in the tub and she went off to find another one. So when I knocked on her room, she was out.
And I came downstairs just in time to find my senior rep, clad only in a towel, knocking on my PA's door.
In all innocence.
For once. Here's Peter. Shall we reconvene?
Certainly. Sorry about that.
Good time had by all?
Just routine stuff.
Right. As you all suspect, and suspect correctly, I have some news for you. And we have some major individual decisions to make. Since it is likely that this will affect share prices and we have to make these decisions today, I felt it was better to have this meeting here. Thus the secrecy which I've enjoyed no more than you. I apologize for it sincerely. So, first, I have decided to resign from Waterton.
What?
I've worked for the firm for nearly 40 years and given my father's idea of education probably more than that. So I feel it is time to call a halt. As you know, I am a magistrate and work for several charities connected with Down syndrome ever since the death of our daughter. Mary and I have supported these charities as well as we could, but I now have the opportunity to work for them more or less full-time. I'm afraid this is a statement of fact and is not available for discussion.
Well, it's entirely your affair and Lady Mary's, of course. And I'm sure I speak for everyone around this table when I say that we respect you for it and will not attempt to influence it in any way.
Absolutely not.
And that's it. All you have to tell us. There's no decision to make here.
It's by no means all, Mike. You and Peter hold some shares in the company, but Mary and I have the principal holding.
80%.
Well informed as ever, Peter. That is the second piece of news for you all. We are selling our holdings in their entirety.
Selling it? Selling all of it? That means you're selling Watertons over our heads.
Oh, just a moment, Peter. Let Sir George finish.
All right.
Is it settled?
By 5 o'clock this afternoon, I hope.
Well, who to? Who gets it all?
I have made an arrangement, which I wish to discuss here, to sell our shareholding to Benning.
Benning?
For God's sake. Really? Well, they're our only rival. It's not a sale, it's a takeover.
Not at all, Peter. A takeover is hostile and with terms dictated. I believe this sale is for the good of Watertons. If I can explain.
Explain away. We're all down the Swanee.
Firstly, the existing plant and workforce are guaranteed.
Same conditions of service?
Exactly. And that includes the executive remuneration packages.
I know I'm, well, the baby of the board, but I do feel that these matters might have at least been discussed with me. After all, I am the
Personnel director. We were well aware of that, but Bennings were also aware that any leaks might affect share prices. And since there were to be no major changes, Sir George and I felt...
I'm just making a point, Alison.
And your point is well taken, Clive. I would have ceased all negotiations had I felt that your autonomy was being infringed.
Oh, come on, George. I know you. There's more, isn't there?
Well, some bits and pieces. Some affecting you, Frank. You'll get your German 601s, and they want 3 new lines doing sub-assemblies.
But Bennings work to a lower tolerance. Some of their stuff's, well, a bit haphazard.
They're aware of it. They sell at a lower cost, but their quality control has kept them out of most of Europe. So everything passing through your hands will be at our existing standards. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get used to saying you. You will have the quality control over Bennings UK. And you'll need to take on new staff. About 20, we think, Clive.
And if we're going to run 601s, we'll need some retraining.
I've still got the schemes you designed when you bid for them before.
Before Alison turned them down and built up a capital reserve. Was that what it was for?
I didn't really know, to be truthful, Frank.
It was, as Alison said, my instruction. I knew that if I was to sell Watertons, I had to sell an attractive package. Your schemes were included, and Bennings UK found them very appealing.
And, who are Bennings UK going to be, exactly?
They already have subsidiaries in the north, Scotland and so on, but until now they've never had enough to put under a group control. With Waterton's included, there will be. And that group will be Bennings UK.
I'm getting confused. Where does that leave me?
Managing director of the plant, just as you are.
With a seat on Bennings' board. Bennings UK, I should say.
Hardly, Peter, but you will still have your seat on this board.
Then who sits where you are?
He will be an executive director appointed by Bennings UK.
With a seat on their board?
Well, naturally.
So I am to take orders from some head office lackey? George, that's intolerable, and you know it.
Peter, calm down for everyone's sake. You retain your position as managing director and will have the same authority as when I was here.
No, I won't. Now I can talk to you directly, and you can give me a decision directly.
It's always been a board decision, Peter.
With respect, Sir George, that's nonsense. You are Watertons and always have been. Now I'm going to be answerable to someone who's likely to say he'll have to refer to the main board. Well, I'll have to fit in with the national policy of Bennings bloody UK. That's not the same thing at all.
Come on, Peter. You can't expect them to just let us run the show without any reference to their national board.
You watch your back, Mike, and I'll watch mine if you don't mind. George, I would feel happy about the future if I felt I had a say in the national policy. Well, can that be put to them?
Not at this stage, I'm afraid. This is the structure they want, and they won't budge on it. It's not unusual.
I'd say it was normal.
Normal, that's right, Clive. And they were happy to have you personally, Peter, in that post.
Good for them. But I still feel I'm being kicked downstairs.
Peter, that's ridiculous. I know this has been a bit of a bombshell for you.
For all of us.
Well, quite. But you have the same function, the same salary package, fringe benefits. You can't say it's been kicked downstairs.
But I no longer have the ear of the real power in the company. That's what gets up my nose. Well, I enjoy running Watertons for Sir George. He's always here, always available. He's not answerable to a lot of faceless bureaucrats in London or Pittsburgh or wherever. George, I take it this is up for discussion by us all.
I think it only concerns you, Peter.
Well, then, I must ask for time to consider my position.
Explain that more fully.
Oh, damn it, George. To think whether I stay or not. This is worse than I expected, much worse.
I can understand that. I'd hope that your loyalty to Waterton's, to me even, would make you feel you wanted to stay. I have to say, in your position, I wouldn't hesitate, but...
I must ask for time, George.
Whatever your decision is, Peter, I must deliver it to Bennings through our bankers by 5 o'clock today.
Well, that's only... It's just over 5 hours. Come on.
4, actually, Peter. We're on European time here.
This is blackmail. Take it or leave it. I never thought I would attend a board meeting where a senior executive has a gun held to his head.
I'm sorry you feel this way, Peter. I assure you it was never my intention to hold a gun to your head. However, it's now 12:20. I suggest we break for lunch and reconvene at, shall we say, 1:30?
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll ring down and get them to send it all up.
It's in the next room, I think.
Right. Okay.
Well, if you don't mind, I won't join you. Things I'd rather think about alone.
Well, I quite understand. I'm sorry, Peter.
Alone with the fax machine, eh, Peter?
You might be wanting to use it after me, so don't get too cocky.
Well, Clive, it looks as if we're going to be seeing a lot of each other in the near future.
I look forward to it. My place or yours?
Yours, I think. I don't trust you on the works floor.
Afraid I'll fall into one of the lines?
Can't have the personnel director contravening health and safety at work. And you might get the machines dirty. Mohair doesn't half gum up the works.
Julian, it's Peter here. Look, can you stitch up any interviews with those 3 I shortlisted? No, that's no good. I meant this week. Well, for God's sake, I'm back in the UK tomorrow. Yes. Ring me here this afternoon. I won't forget this, oh love. You're in for a big dinner of your choice. What? But to tell you the truth, I'm buggered if I know what's going on. All I can tell you is I have a very strong feeling I've been fitted up with skates. Yes. Well, and good luck to you, too. Don't forget to ring me back, will you? I'm off to the bar to do some serious thinking. Bye now.
Come on, Alison, let's take our chicken legs out on the terrace.
It's guinea fowl, as a matter of fact.
Same thing, come on.
But Sir George...
It's deep with creepy Clive and faithful Frank.
All right, then.
Now, why couldn't you have dropped a hint of all that?
Good God, Mike, it was confidential.
I'd have kept my mouth shut, and I might have got myself a little elbow room.
To do what?
That's the point. Since we only got the news half an hour ago, I haven't had time to fire up the old grey cells, and you could have let drop something. You were keen enough to drop your underwear.
Mike, I told you on Saturday that's over, and now you should realise why.
No, I don't.
Because you'd be a professional liability.
What?
You think having a fling gives you rights. It doesn't. And while you think it does, I shall avoid you like the plague, except for business. Now, you join Sir George. I must get to a typewriter.
Command and I obey.
Hatching plots on the terrace, were you?
Not at all, George. Just getting some air. I suspect Peter's the one off hatching plots.
I gather your Jane is leading all the other wives astray, Clive.
Not astray, hopefully. But she'll be encouraging them, that's for sure.
Well, I feel reasonably safe. Is that white wine open?
Yes. Why the safe feeling?
No, Jill's not that keen on fashion.
A whole new wardrobe. Frank is going to get the shock of his life.
It'll be good for him. They all get too complacent about what we wear.
Absolutely. I could come in with white tie and tails, and I'm sure Mike would never notice.
Well, he'll notice that naughty nightie. I saw you sneaking into the sexy lingerie.
Would you believe it if I said it was entirely for my own benefit? By the time we get to the bedroom, he's usually so awash he'll never notice. But I'll feel better.
I'll feel better after a spot of lunch.
Should I just tell them that we want 4 table d'hote?
Oh, and some white wine. In fact, quite a lot of white
The
wine.
wine now.
I'll see what I can do. She's quite a lady. Did I hear something about your going into partnership with her?
Do you sleep hanging upside down? You've got ears like a bat, but yes, I thought another string to my bow might be a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. I only went back to probation officering once the kids were away at university. I thought it might stop me being lonely, but it was the best move I ever made. I curse and swear at the clients at times, but just being something, apart from a wife, makes it worth every 3 a.m. phone call.
Oh, I think you're both very brave, but I'll stick to being a wife and spending Peter's money.
Oh, Debbie.
Seriously, Jill, I'm not qualified for anything else. And I see him so seldom, I feel I'm just a sort of living hooker. So thank you, I'll take the money.
All fixed. They're going to serve it out on the terrace. I gather our lords and masters are having their working buffet on the terrace above.
Working buffet? Freebie piss-up, more like. Are we supposed to wait for white smoke?
I don't know, but the girl at the desk said they'd taken an early lunch break. There was a message for you, by the way.
Oh, God, it'll be Peter panicking about something. I'll take my glass with me, if you don't mind.
We'll try and keep some food for you.
If we're not shopping, we're eating or drinking.
Pretty idyllic sort of life.
While it lasts.
What do you mean?
Well, just that our husbands may not have any jobs. God knows what's going on upstairs.
Well, as long as we don't know, we might as well enjoy ourselves. I'm not letting the prospect of poverty cast a gloom over lunch.
Absolutely. Here comes the wine, girls.
There's no way I can advise you, Pete. You're going to have to make your own mind up. Indeed, it seems to be made up already.
I need to know whether you're behind me, that's all. It could be moving house, up north even, it would depend.
I have to say, I still don't see what's so wrong with the offer they've made you already.
Oh, well, if you don't understand that, then it's pointless asking your opinion on this.
Don't start taking your paranoia out on me. I'm a wife, not a businessman, remember? So I'll go and join the other little ladies and you can get back to playing your games.
Well, thanks a bunch.
Oh, look, Pete. Whatever you decide, I'll back you. You know I really don't understand office politics.
Oh, I'm sorry, Debbie.
Oh. Is it all still secret, or can I tell the girls?
Oh, better not. They must be desperate to know.
They were desperate for lunch, that was all. And I'll get back to it. See you.
Yeah, see you.
Well, I hope it works out for you.
I'm sure it will. Anyway, I'm not sweeping out until I give it a try. Softly, softly. Any more of that trout left? But that's supposedly Deborah's. We've already scoffed a tureen. I think we'd better hold back. Have some more wine. God, have we finished this as well? I'll wave at that waiter. Oh, here's Deborah now. Well, was it earth-shattering?
Are we all destitute?
I am sworn to secrecy. But be confident, ladies, our credit cards are safe. Oh, it's all a bit of a storm in a teacup, really, dressed up as a secret to make the chap seem important. Gosh, is that trout mine?
More wine on the way. Dig in, Deborah.
Sounds about as lively as yesterday's haddock. What are we doing this afternoon?
I couldn't try on another thing.
Oh, I could. I told you we're still in business.
I thought that...
Yes.
Well, I thought while we're about it, we go on. Accessories. Shoes, handbags sort of thing. Jane, you are a deeply evil person.
And I'm being led astray.
How much did Frank spend on his new golf clubs?
I love being led astray. When do we start?
Give me a chance to get some lunch.
While we have coffee
and liqueurs. And then back to battle.
Yes, must do, and I can't imagine why, but then...
Peter, did you manage any lunch?
No, that doesn't really matter.
Well, put some bits on a plate and let's reconvene.
Thank you, George.
Got anything fixed up then, Peter?
A couple of irons in the fire.
Mark my words, you'll come out of this smelling of roses.
If we could take our places again...
Right.
Now, Peter, it was explained that Bennings were quite happy for you to continue as managing director, and we adjourned so that you could consider that offer.
I have considered it, as well as the time pressure under which you have placed me. I find both to be intolerable.
And?
And the ball's in your court.
I'm afraid I don't see it that way, Peter. There isn't going to be a counter-offer. What is proposed is final, and if you reject it, then I suppose you are, in effect, resigning.
And I suppose I am, in effect, resigning.
Oh, Peter, please consider what you're saying very carefully.
I have considered it. I've been set up, cornered with no other way out. I resign. Well, I'll give it to you in writing if you like.
When you left us at lunch, I thought it might come to this. I drew up a draft. If you'd like to read it.
Alison!
Good God.
I think you're stepping well out of line.
Oh, don't worry, Clive. She's probably got one with your name on it, too. There you are, Sir George. I'll clear my desk tomorrow and you can pay me to the end of the month.
I'm sorry, Peter. I'm sure it would have worked out,
But I wish you all well. Since I am no longer an executive of this company, I'll take my leave of you.
That was rather more violent a reaction than I expected. And it leaves us with a problem. I had hoped we'd have a managing director in place when I confirmed the sale to Bennings.
Have we the power to appoint? Or at least to recommend?
Of course.
Then it's obvious. Appoint Mike Griffin as MD.
What?
You heard. He knows the firm as well as anyone. Been with it as long as I have. What do you think, Mike? Fancy the corner office?
Well, I don't know.
I think if we're to take this seriously, we should ask Mike to withdraw.
I agree.
I'm not sure I want the damn job.
Yes, you do. Now go and have a coffee next door.
It's an interesting idea, Frank, but I have reservations about Mike.
As do I.
Let's hear yours first, Alison.
Well, I don't think he's ever really stopped being a foot-in-the-door man. I mean, he has no real overview of the firm and certainly no idea of future policy.
Clive?
I agree with Alison.
Frank, you obviously disagree.
No, I'm not 100% sure, but he's the only one at this table with the long-term clout. And I don't like the idea of having a stranger foisted on us by Bennings.
What do we tell Mike?
Tell him we all feel he's too valuable where he is?
Which is true.
I'll fetch him back.
Thank you. Mike, I think we all feel that if we offered you the post, we'd lose the best marketing manager we've ever had. Yeah. And we're going to need your talent.
Especially going into Europe and elsewhere.
Yes, though that may not be directly your responsibility. Well, not at first.
Just a minute. I smell another rat. What's this now? Not directly my responsibility.
Well, you see, there will be a marketing man on the UK board with responsibility for overall marketing strategy. Your prime target will be confined to the UK.
So I lose half my territory?
Well, not exactly half.
Come off it. You've sold me out. She I can understand, but not you, George. I always thought you were straight. Did she put you up to this?
I think you better stop there, Mike.
Why? Afraid of what I might say? Have you got another of those ever-so-convenient letters of resignation with you? Here's one I typed earlier.
Please, Mike.
What a pile of rogues. All right, Alison, tight-ass. You can hear it. If you think I'm going to sit here and accept a loss of territory, you're very much mistaken. George, you know bloody well I've had offers before to leave, but out of what was clearly a mistaken sense of loyalty, I stayed with Waterton's. So now I resign. I quit. To avoid embarrassment, I will be in the bar across the street. Goodbye.
Well.
And then there were 4.
Steady, Clive.
This has been brewing for some time. Things are not too well for him at home either. A rest will help him sort out a few things.
Even an enforced rest?
Hardly that. Sir George.
Clive?
It seems perfectly clear to me that Frank here should take Peter's place.
Well, I'm not sure I want it.
I think it's worth saying that if you did accept it, we would find Bennings agreeing to your having a seat on their UK board. No need for an appointee from them to oversee us.
You never offered that to Peter.
You're not Peter, Frank.
So he was set up. God, he was right. You both wanted his resignation, so you offered him a job you knew he'd refuse.
Not exactly.
Maybe not exactly, but near enough. I don't like this.
I can't say I'm entirely happy myself, but there are always strings.
And you've pulled them. What happens if I say no?
Nothing. You stay exactly where you are. But we have to find another managing director.
And it would be a long search to find one with your breadth of experience.
Are you part of this as well?
Just an innocent bystander, I assure you, Frank. But I think you would be wise to accept.
It would mean that at least there is a piece of the old Watertons left. I don't want a total clean sweep. And you were a condition.
What do you mean?
Bennings are very keen that you play a key role in the new team. So?
Well, obviously I accept. I'd be a fool not to. But I still say I don't like the way it was done.
Congratulations, Frank.
You'll make a cracking managing director.
Now, who's to replace me? A Bennings man? I'd not be happy with that.
Not necessarily. How do you feel about Carter?
Oh, enthusiastic. If I can hang on to the training and retooling, he can run himself in over the next month or so, and he'd jump at it. I hear his daughter's got 4 A-levels. Cambridge will cost him.
Splendid.
A replacement for Mike?
There's a short list of 4. They're all acceptable.
I'll start setting the interviews up.
If you two like to join the ladies, Alison and I will phone the bank. Order some champagne on my bill.
See you both in 5 minutes.
Righto.
Don't be too long. It might all be gone.
Very satisfactory, Alison. Thank you for steering that through. I wonder, does Mike's departure make a problem for you? Or solve one?
I rather think it solves one. I wondered if you knew about that.
Who knew about what?
Thank you for that. There is one thing that's puzzled me about all this.
Yes?
I can see the need for the secrecy. And I know Bennings were unhappy about Peter and Mike. God knows I was, but you could have explained it differently. Given them some elbow room.
Then they might not have resigned. We'd have had to go for expensive redundancy deals, and Bennings wouldn't wear that.
You deliberately manoeuvred them into resignation.
I said I didn't altogether like the way it had to be done. That was a piece of the agenda, secret even from you.
But I could have gone along with it.
But they know I'm as honest as the day is long, so they couldn't possibly see it coming. Whereas...
I'll take that as a compliment. So, how much do you calculate you've just saved in payoff?
Enough to pay for the champagne. Ring the bank.
Hello? Yeah, can you get me a London conference call, please? The numbers are 712290192 and 715811113.
Tell them to put it through downstairs.
And we'll take it downstairs. Thank you. Why down there?
You mustn't be left out of the celebrations. You are, after all, finance director of Bennings UK. And you might want to celebrate the end of another era.
And what would that be?
I haven't the faintest. It's been quite a jaunt this year.
You are a wily old fox.
Let's get out of here.
In The Jaunt by Roderick Graham. Mike was played by Bill Nighy. Louise by Rachel Atkins. Alison, Alice Arnold. Sir George, Colin Pinney. Frank, Frank Windsor. Jill, Jillie Meers. Peter, Lyndam Gregory. Deborah, Helena Breck. Clive, David Jarvis. Jane, Melinda Walker. Marcia, receptionist and shop assistant were played by Susannah Corbett, and Charles and assorted waiters by Gavin Muir. The Jaunt was directed by Tracey Neale.